will be working on discussion 5, questions 1, 2, and 3. Question 1. Ask you to describe the relationship of or interconnectedness of decoding, vocabulary, and comprehension. Decoding skills plus language comprehension skills equals comprehension. Comprehension is to complete a task that requires readers to identify words, know the meaning of the words, and connect ideas from prior knowledge and retain the information long enough to understand what has been read. This is page 56. Decoding skills. Automatic decoding is an underlying factor to comprehension. Automatic decoding is being able to identify words in a text with ease. Before you can comprehend, you must be able to fluently go through there and read the words without individually trying to sound out each word sound by sound. Mixed with decoding to obtain comprehension is word knowledge. Word knowledge is vocabulary, knowing the meaning of the words in the text. To be able to comprehend a text, you must be able to automatically decode the text and understand the meaning of the words in the text. If you're struggling with decoding or vocabulary, you will not be able to understand what you're reading, or you will struggle with the comprehension. You cannot sit there and individually sound out every letter of every word or not understand the meanings of the individual words in the text to be able to completely comprehend the whole text. Question 2. Ask to identify factors that affect the vocabulary development of children prior to grade kindergarten or 1. Before a child can read, how are most vocabulary words learned? Identify and describe 4 ways in which educators can work to increase children's vocabulary. The factors that affect vocabulary development of these children are written and spoken communication. Before a child can read, most vocabulary is learned through oral language and listening to stories, either by reading to a child or just by communicating with them. You can help their vocabulary. I know, I used to talk to my son. People thought I was crazy, but I would just talk to him like he was an adult. By the age of 3, he had a very extensive vocabulary. Most people are actually shocked. 4 ways to help teach and learn vocabulary is to listen, read, discuss, and write. As a teacher, you can do read-alongs, books on tape. You can just have the children tell stories and draw and let them make up their own stories and then talk about it. By listening to each other and communicating, they'll learn new words and be able to use them. Question 3. Question 3 asks to describe how limited vocabulary impacts a child's learning from grade 3 and beyond. The limited vocabulary is linked to declining comprehension scores, and a child must have 90 to 95% of the words in the text that have adequate comprehension of what they read. In order to understand what you read, you have to understand most of the words in what you are reading. I've linked this quote here because I found it interesting. It kind of went along with everything in all the questions. It is important to know that children learn to read from grades 1 to 3, but after that, they're reading to learn. So if they're struggling with the words, decoding them or understanding them, they're going to be struggling to comprehend it. And a lot of times, that's the lessons they're learning is what they're reading from a textbook.